Two, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's your man, DJ Green Hornet, and the place to be. Yeah, I haven't been on here in a minute. Just doing a quick breakdown and listening. One of my projects. This one is called Urban Drama Part One. You guys gotta excuse me right now, as far as I got a cough drop. Allergy seasons. Done popped up on me, so I've been sniffling and whatever. So just bear with me, you know. But that's about it. Um, but yeah, let me adjust maybe this light so it get a little bit brighter. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think that looks better. But yeah, adjust this a little bit. Yeah, talk about my one of my latest projects, Urban Drama Part One. That's on the screen right now. This is gonna be like a four-part series. I got a part two out already, if you didn't know, and a part three. Matter of fact, part three I just put out last night. I uploaded it. It's on Spotify. It's on my Bandcamp. I just got the notice. Shoot, less than a half hour that I think I put three. I think I 3 or 4 tracks. I gotta um check it out. I can't remember what. I put 3 or 4 tracks on the Spotify, but a Bandcamp is the full project, and plus the bonus track is the Urban Drama mixtape part three. Basically, I put all the songs together, so it's like one long track. So download the project just like this Urban Drama part one. That the bonus is just the one long track with all the kind of songs kind of like blended together, so you can kind of rock out with that one. Or you can always download individual tracks. But yeah, I'm just going to go, give you a preview. Urban Drama Part One. Um, First of all, just I did the cover. I usually do all the covers of my albums. You know, I haven't found like an artist or nobody came through like I do cover art or a different as a decent price or anything like that. So this is supposed to be like a drugstore or kind of like a drug den or something like that, like in the urban area. Kind of grimy looking. So that's the cover art. That's what that's about right there. Um, I'm making this urban dramas a 4-part series. I'm gonna do another separate video about part two, part three, and if you watching the playback, listen to probably like the end because I'm gonna talk about something else. Yeah. Let me see what I'll say. Yeah, so this is a 4-part series. So I'm not done with 4 yet. So I'll probably put out 4 in maybe like November or December, probably December, the end of the year, since I already dropped this one. Um, what I want to mention about this part. Yeah, so Urban Drama Part One. I just wanted to do something different. This series is basically inspired by like the latest the streaming services, as far as watching different type of films, movies, and things like that. So I has just come across different type of scenes and different subject matters and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring that to my music, my art, and give y'all something different. I made these projects kind of short. The latest one, part three, is a little bit longer. It's under 10 minutes. And I think this one is about like 5 minutes, the one I'm talking about now. Excuse me. Once again, I'm got an allergy, so you might hear me cough a few times, whatever. Um, Yeah, this one is probably a little bit over 5 minutes. I think the other one's maybe a little bit over 6 minutes, part two, and stuff like that. And they all different, kind of different, have like different subject matters and stuff like that. So I just wanted to give y'all guys a little listening and breakdown. It's gonna be real shorts. These tracks is not real long. Once again, I might talk over them a little bit, but that's all good because you guys can go to my streaming services and listen to them yourself. Once again, this is already on Spotify. Hopefully, it get uploaded to like Apple Music, and it's on my Bandcamp and whatever other kind of streaming services out there. But you guys need to be checking it out. Once again, I'm going to do this listening breakdown of this part one. Then maybe tomorrow I'll do a part two. Then on the following week, next week sometime, if I can get to it, or first week of September, I'll do my latest project, which is out right now, is Urban Drama Part 3. So yeah, we're gonna go through the first track. The first track, I just wanted to do something real simple. Intro, just to get the set the kind of the tone, so let's play that. I got my janky little setup right here, I made. So maybe it's a little bit better than before what I was using, but I got a different type of setup to play my music. Hopefully y'all guys can hear it. Once again, if not, they're in the streaming services. You can listen to it there, and if you like it, download it for purchase. And yeah, so let's play the first track. This one is just called Hey You, just a quick intro track, set the tone of the mixtape. And let's play a little bit of it right here. This house just setting off right here. You know what I'm saying? With a little bang. Quick little intro right there. Nothing too crazy. That's it. That one's just called Hey You. That's the intro. So in some of these tracks too, let me see. I think three of them is on the Spotify. I didn't put like the intro on the Spotify, but it's on the Bandcamp. So if you want the complete projects, you gotta go to the Bandcamp and listen to all the songs, all the interludes or the tracks, or everything I put together or whatever I call them and stuff. Some of the streaming services, I'm not gonna put all the intros and all that stuff on there. So yeah, I'm gonna play the second track. It's called "Stick Around and Miss Out." It's basically talking OG talking to a youngin, talking about the game, and tell him, basically stack your money, invest in, some different, things, and just get out the game. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this one right here. It's called, stick around, or miss out. You know what I mean? So I wanted to make the beat real grimy, and just real kind of spacey at the same time too, and serious because the subject matter real serious. Time don't stand on nobody's side. You understand? Time don't wait for no man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking about a better way, boy. You understand me? You can't stay in this dope life. Right. The beat just play out for a minute. Let it rock for a second, you know what I'm saying? Got a little switch up the beat kind of like at the end. But yeah, that's what that song is right there. That's the second track, Stick around or miss out. And what this project and most of my projects, or some of them, some stuff I just like. Some I try to do like subliminal stuff. Sometimes it's things that might be coming out. I might see in the news something similar. Some things is, maybe my personal experience, but maybe a little bit different, as far as with the scenes and things like that. So that's what I do. I add different parts of of life. Like I said, I see something on TV, movies, news and stuff like that, and personal stuff. That's what the kind of the blend of this stuff is, and basically secret like hidden messages or subliminal messages and stuff like that. So this project right here is basically it's anti whatever your vice is, and a little bit of both. So you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what that is. That's the second track. This one, like I said, this is real short. It's only 4 tracks I put on here. We're gonna go to the second track right here. I think this one is pretty cool, but I like all my stuff. So, but we're gonna go to the third track is actually this was called News Flash Bad Drug. So play this one. So you see here at the beginning, you hear like a news reporter. He's talking about certain drugs and stuff like that, and letting people know. A 10-minute high and $10 a pop. Where do you get the money? So I had to speed it up a little bit. I'm not gonna play everything, but it goes into this chorus at the end. Yeah, hear the kids saying they don't need bad drugs. You know what I mean? And just kind of fade out after that one. Check that one out if you like it. It's called News Flash Bad Drugs. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like an anti-drug song. A lot of songs nowadays kind of advocate that type of stuff. So I wanted to do different things. Like the first track, I said they got the intro, but then the second track, stick around and find out, what I'm saying. Got the OG telling to stick out the game. Then you got the third track called News Flash Bad Drugs. And so I want to get into the fourth track. This one's called Toot. And was basically is this one is, excuse me, like an in-between track. So a little bit of both, good and bad, subliminal message in it too. So, but yeah, check the third track. It's called News Flash Bad Drugs. So you can play the fourth track and all the songs, that I put on this project, this Urban Drama Part 1. It's real short. So you can download the whole project, or if you like certain ones, you can download it too. So it's all up to, what you guys want to do. So, save it to your favorites, share it, stuff like that. So let's play this one right here. Why should I make myself ready? Yeah, a couple of these are a scratch. Saying concept by me, produced by me, engineered by me. You know what I mean? Really, it's okay. Everybody's doing it. Anyway, it's fine. So, yep. So that's the end. Like I said, I'm not gonna play everything off the song. So you hear how it fades out. So that's it. That's basically it. Yeah, this is one of the first project, and the second one's real short. So, and that's what this live is basically about. I'm just doing a quick breakdown. It's not nothing too serious, but I like to talk, explain a little bit of my projects, because a lot of artists, they don't do that. They might do the rounds and stuff like that and talk about it, but they don't even do the beats. They don't even do the production and stuff like that. So they can talk. Sometimes they don't even talk about the lyrics with that, certain lyrics and stuff like that. So at least, with my stuff, I kind of, when you go click on a listener breakdown sometime, tell, with the song, or, why I made this or whatever, but kind of mix it in. as far as Mint saying that the reason why I made this song, sometime I don't always say like what it means and stuff like that. I just kind of keep stuff like subliminal. At the same time, it's just entertainment and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it, man. Basically that's it. I'm not gonna be on here too long. Maybe I get another 5 minutes, but please share, like, um, comment, and donate to the show. When I'm done with the show, I'm gonna add some links and stuff like that. You can always Cash App, PayPal if you like any of my stuff. That'll help. So yeah, I was hoping. Speaking of movies, I wanted to see, but it's not playing. It's on like Apple TV or something like that. The new Spike Lee movie is called Highest to Lowest. I wish it was playing in theaters. I would check it out. But far as home, um, I haven't watched this one in a while. But me and my sister was talking about this movie. Y'all probably saw this, Jungle Fever. I haven't watched this one in a while, so we was talking about the guy character, Gator and stuff like that. So this stands inside. That's what the DVD looked like. But yeah, free to chat and to comment anything you want to comment about or talk about. Go ahead, go for it. But yeah, that's what I saw today. I wanted to see the Spike Lee movie. It's not playing. I did look in, the closest city next to me, because I probably would drive and go see it. Maybe, before they take it out the theater, but it's not at the theater. And that's it. Set up right here. Back, I got this. It's Rudy Ray Moore VHS. I copped that, thrifted and stuff like that. Maybe one day I'll watch it. But basically, right now, it's just decoration right there if you see it. So, put this out here. Yeah, Rudy Ray Moore fans. It's old school. Yeah, so I got this. I was on vacation. And when I go on vacation, you know, I'll go digging in the crates and go to record stores and stuff like that. So that's what that is right there. But on a serious note though, last week I had found out my father passed away. So I'm kind of dedicate the latest project, Urban Drama Part 3, to him. Lewis Mosley Jr., he passed away. So next week I'll be in Rochester. I had to bury him and stuff like that. So, kind of been busy with that kind of stuff and things like that, dealing with that. So, um, it's not a reason why I haven't been online too much, but I gotta have stuff going on. If I'm not trying to make it a project or doing other personal stuff, that's not it. So yeah, father passed away um last week and last Friday. Just I'm doing fine and stuff like that. So okay, far as not breaking down or anything, but yeah, rest in peace to him. And still, it's not over with yet. He's not in the ground. So the funeral's next week. Back. I'll be back in Rochester, and yeah. So um, seeing people, going in and out, coming in and out on the live chat. But I don't have too much to say on here. I'd rather do a live of my breakdown, listen, then do a video or just an upload and stuff like that. So, so that's what I'm sipping on right here. um, yeah, shout out to the people that who watch my shorts. I did some digital shorts of the Scarface. I did a part 1 and 2. I didn't want to do it too long, so that's why I did a part 1 and 2 on that, showing the case and the box and the DVDs and stuff like that. Then I did one with the card inserts. Excuse me. Then I did one with Bonnie and Clyde box set. That's an older box set. And the Scarface one's an older box set too. Had those for a while. So, and what I did recently, I did the Black Exploitation Classics 1 and 2, and I did the what's the other one was called? The Black Exploitation, just another box set of the Blu-rays. And I know for all my movie heads and stuff like that, all my physical media people that appreciate that type of stuff, I like it. So, and they came with like posters and stuff like that. The Scarface poster I had for years, man. I had that, and I always tell people this too because it's the truth. I had that poster before people, MTV, like those shows like MTV Cribs and stuff like that, where people were having, a lot of people, celebrities having like some kind of Scarface poster or something in the background under the episodes. But I had that poster before that. I had that poster for mad years. So that's why I just kind of used that as my background and stuff. I recently bought a Scarface T-shirt probably a few months ago. I haven't even worn it yet. Maybe I'll wear it for another occasion, but I just bought it at Walmart. It was on clearance or something like that, or maybe I bought it regular price, maybe like $10 or something. I don't remember, but yeah, I got the Scarface T-shirt. I was gonna put that in the background, but I didn't do all that. So, people probably asked about the poster and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's just an older box set. I wanted to show that, put some content on my page and stuff like that. Quick stuff. I don't have any more like box sets, like nothing to show you guys. Anything else kind of interesting? But if I do, I'll come across something, I'll upload it. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Just wanted to come on real quick. I haven't been on in a while. Just update you what's going on as far as my life, and make sure you check out all my projects and share them and like them and stuff like that. This is a no drama free page. I don't talk about entertainers too much or anything like that. Just want to be on some positive vibe stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to Before I get off, I'm trying to think of everything I want to say. Let me see. I don't know. I think that might be just all. That's all I wanted to say. Just give y'all the breakdown. So, yeah, part 2 of the urban drama is online. The part 3, like I said, it's gonna be a 4-part series. I'm gonna try to put the other one out in November. Kind of working on it here and there. I'm already, excuse me, like 3-4 tracks. No, not 3-4 tracks. Like it's gonna be like about 5 tracks, and I'm like 2 in. You know what I'm saying? Kind of constructing it. Getting stuff right, things like that. So yeah. So part 3, I'll break that down. Like I said, next week, maybe tomorrow, I'll do a breakdown of the urban drama part 2, stuff like that. So yeah, this is your man DJ Green Hornet. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for checking in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, donate. If anybody want to interview me as far as they like my projects and want me to be on their show, that's cool too. Hit me up. That'll be dope. And yeah, man, that's it, man. It's your man DJ Green Hornet. Got the money in my mind. And yeah, once again, rest in peace to my father, Louis Mosley Jr., passed away last week. Oh yeah, I know. I mentioned this movie, which is before I get off. Before I get off the note. So yeah, I'm watching the Jungle Fever movie, and at the beginning, it had a shout out, or not a shout out, but it had a posting right at the beginning. The guy Yusef Hawkins that passed away. I guess he got shot by like a mob of white guys or something like that. But what's interesting that I made that up. He died on August 23rd, 1989, and today's date is August 23rd. So it's a long time ago. So I thought that was interesting that I was watching this movie. The date, the death date of this guy right here. So rest in peace to him. And I was just thinking while I was watching it, and I saw that because I forgot that was at the beginning. And I said, "Well, that's close to the what today's date is, or something like that." So I had looked at my phone, and it was August 23rd. So that was kind of interesting. That's just a little thing to add at the end of this video right here, letting you guys know that I actually watched the movie on August 23rd. So, but yeah, man, this your man DJ Green Hornet. Money on the mind, money do rag. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out. Peace. Support the urban drama part 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 projects. I'm out. Peace.